Hide. Right, the email program. So we started off format PE, entry start, include your Win32, A, section data, readable, writable, handle for the instance, your title of your class, your handle for your edit window, your window address, space for email text, title 2, edit for your edit window, pointing for your memory allocation, your handles to your three main menus, handle for your device context, handle for your window, handle for your font, your text for your menu, exit menu, end program, email menu, hello server alone, send an email to Hotmail, send an email to Gmail, send an email to Yahoo, a text buffer, 1024 bytes, dupe, filled with hex 2032, which is create buffer filled with spaces, create a rect object, a Windows class object, your message object. Then you've got your section of code, readable, executable, start, get your module handle, save it, fill out your class, Windows class, your load cursor arrow, style, Windows procedure, your background, window color +1, your menu name, class, your class name, class, register the class, create your menus, 3 menus, save the pointers to the handles, invoke append menu. So you start with your exit menu, you attach the first option, which is 500, end program, append the next menu as a pop-up to menu 3, from menu 1 to menu 3. Again, we've got the server alone option, Hotmail, Gmail, Yahoo. Then you create your window for title, window class, overlap window visible, 850 by 800, and attach the menu handle to 1. Show the window, show normal, get your device context for that window, save it in your handle, create your second window, which is your edit window. It's going to be a multi-line. Sure, that's a wrong. Multi-line, auto horizontal scroll, auto vertical scroll, overlapped, window visible, position XY, 615x, 1y, height and width 400 by 400, attach it to menu 1, where you're going to type in so save the handle to your edit window, where you're going to type your messages in that you're going to send to the servers. Set your window long for the edit window procedure, save the handle for that. Global allocate some memory, save it into pointing, call start font, create your font, which you will do after you've done your message loop. So your input, get message, if it's 1, if it's below end, if it's not equal to message loop, not equal, then jump back to message loop. Otherwise, translate your message, dispatch your message. If you're a good dispatch rider, compare it. Is it a character? Jump non-zero, 1, jump back to your message loop, or if it isn't, carry on. Carry on by creating a font. So we start the font here, invoke create font name, save the font handle, select an object using the device context, using that pointer to the font handle, set your text colour for that device context white, set your background colour grey, return, your font name is Dana, and that's how the beginning of the program began. So now we move on to coding the procedure. Window procedure of the win handle with the W message W param L param, and then we need to compare the inside the message structure, the message that was passed, and test it to see if it was a WM command, which means menu item clicked. Yeah, so jump non-zero, no. Jump non-zero dot no command. So it wasn't a command. Compare the D word of the W param and see if it was 500. Menu, jump 0 dot WM destroy. So if it was 500, it means exit. So we exit, command the D word W param with 501. Jump if it's 0. So yeah, we clicked it to the hello server N2. So 501's the hello server. Compare D word W param comma 502. Jump if it's 0 to send Hotmail. So chosen to send a message to Hotmail. Comp D word W param comma 503. Jump 0 dot send to Gmail. Compare the D word of the W param and test it. Is it a 504? Jump 0, yes it is. Send Yahoo. And then we've got dot no command. So if it is no command, we haven't hit a we haven't hit a menu, then we compare W message, WM car, is it a character? Jump if equal, dot car, yes it is. Compare the W message with WM destroy. Jump if equal to jump if equal, jump if equal dot WM destroy DEF. Check the notes. So we have dot DEF Windows procedure, and then you've got move EDX, the handle of the edit window into DEX, compare it with EDX, comma, handle of the window jump non-zero, that's the edit window, dot def2. Otherwise, invoke call window procedure, comma, the window address, comma, for the window handle. So this is for the edit window, the message W param and the L param, and then return. No worries. Then you've got your dot def2, which is invoke def window procedure, comma, window, comma, your W message, your W param, and your L param to get your messages, return. Then you've got your dot LO server N2 subroutine. So you call the only hello server subroutine and return. Save it so you don't lose your work. Now we move on to the car or char. So let's see, we move into EAX our W param. We compare it, that's EAX, with 1BH in hex, which is escape key. Have we pressed the escape key? Jump 0. Yes, we have. WM destroy. Or jump back to def. And that's it. Save it. So let's have a look at the send Hotmail subroutine. We move the D word of, if we can get it right, W param, put 0 in there, and then we call send email Hotmail, and then we return. So we'll be coding that later. Similar with the next one, send Gmail subroutine, move D word of the W param, move into that 0, and then we call send an email to Gmail. No worries. Let's hope they get it. Let's hope they get it. And then we've got our next one. You could have tons of these if you know what you're doing. If you don't, you're stuffed. Same thing again. D word of your W param. Load it with 0, and then you call send an email to Yahoo. Return. No worries. So making good progress. Then we've got WM destroy. We want to exit. We've had enough. We've sent enough emails, and now we need to invoke post quit message, comma 0 XOR. So 0 out AEX with AEX and return. And then we need to end the procedure. Jobs are good. Jobs are good. Jobs are good. We can give ourselves a medal. Ending. Why not? Finish this off with the last bits. Invoke the close socket, comma sock. That'll be a pointer to your socket. Then you need to invoke, which we haven't coded yet, but we will next video. WSA cleanup, where we clean up the mess. You know, deallocate the memory, which is actually next. Invoke global free up the memory, and we want to free up the memory that we were pointing to, that we allocated earlier, pointing 1. We invoke delete object, delete object which was our handle to our font. Delete the font. Invoke release DC, release the device context for the handle to the window with the big W, the main window, comma, and we also need to give it the handle to the device context because there could be more than one. Invoke free console. Whoops, all one word. Free console. So we're freeing up the console. Anything else? Let's have a look. Got to be something else. Invoke. We've got to destroy the windows. Destroy window. We created two windows. So we need to destroy the handle to the first window with the big W. First window. Then we invoke. Destroy window, comma, the handle to the edit window with a big E and a big W. And then last but not least, invoke exit process with a 0. And we're laughing. Save it so we don't lose it. And then I'll put in a little cheeky one for next time. Input buffer will be RB repeat bytes 800 hex. Yeah. And that's it. That'll do for now. We've still got a lot of coding to do. We've got we've got about 30 more pages of notes to code here. We've got a lot of work to do yet. So we'll just leave it there because we'll have to do it over 4 or 5 videos. 2 pages of video, typing it in and explaining it. But that's how you get off to a good start with your email program, Windows. You could try, what is it, but you'll get some error if you assemble and link. You will get we aren't pointing to the Windows include file properly. We need to change that. And then we need to look at them format and entry errors. But we should could easily just look at our previous programs that worked. It's just as simple as that. Or you could look up error A 2008 syntax error. So it'll be somewhat pretty simple. It's a syntax. And then we just probably have to point to the Win32 include file. Should be easy, no problem. And then we'll just go through it after we've written the whole program, typed in the next 13 pages from our notes. And then we go through all the troubleshooting, correcting all the errors, typos, and then we run the program. Hopefully it'll work, unlike our other program, the sound one, where we typed it in, we debugged it, we corrected all the typos and everything, and it worked. It did create a sound file. The only trouble is it won't play it back. It created a sound file, my lad, but it won't play it back, which means we boo-booed the header file for the wave format. So we'll have to have a look at that. But, there's nothing like an annoying little project that won't work. Well, it does work. It creates the sound file. It just won't play it back. I love it when a plan comes together, don't you? Right, that's it. Time's up. Time is up.